Yo! How are we, folks? Patch 9.0. It's given us a hell of a lot more to do this stream than we anticipated. We had a very busy day yesterday, catching up with it. It's a little bit of a surprise update, because we weren't... Typically, the updates and patch notes and all that kind of stuff arrives on a... early Friday morning, late Thursday night for us here. But... we're here now. We're getting stuck with it. Now... we're repping Raven Guard at the moment, because we're working on some stuff for them soon. And as it so happens, we were just in the middle of catching up on our prestige runs. I've been working on the sniper at the moment. Honestly, it couldn't... The updates couldn't have come at a better time. And... the reworks specifically to the bolter weapons and stuff like that was just a godsend from what I can tell. I haven't dabbled with too much of the update stuff so far. I had a little run last night, just before I wrapped up for the day, just to have a little check on what was what. So what have I done? I've done the heavy to Prestige 4 already now. Where are we? Give me my Prestige 4. Gotta. It's all about that bling. So the heavy's fully maxed out. And then we've got the bulwark fully maxed out as well. Oh, isn't he? He's gorgeous. Awesome. Love it. And then we've been working on the snipers. Where are we? Prestige 3. Now. Got a few bits to add up onto here. Alright. Doing the early stage of Prestige is always easy because you don't have much choice. Just get what you're given. But the interesting stuff is here. I was just trying to have a little sneaky look before I got on just now quickly, but let's just have a look here. Sophisticated bolt. I've still got a little bit to do on the bolt sniper. Fully maxed out the bolt carbine. Fully maxed out the las fusel. And fully maxed out the stalker bolt. Okay. And then I've just got this little bit here to get the extra mastery point for red class. There is a rumor going around that we're going to get a new weapon tier. So where it says standard, mastercrafted, artificer and relic, we're going to have a 5th column essentially for heroic. That's the rumor. That's what's going around on the leaks at the moment. So we'll see whether or not that comes to fruition. Okay, so typically I run the one with, especially for this, I was surprised actually when I start on this is one of the few weapons where I really hadn't done anything with it. So I've been using that to do a lot of the prestige runs at the moment. Which version is it? Is that a more beta? Let me just check here. So you got increased ammo. Reserve ammo increased from 192 to 294 rounds. Like you can see it right there. Okay, so that's, yeah, beautiful. That's very nice indeed. Alright, so we're just gonna spend a couple of hours today just getting a feel for how all the changes feel and what's running. I was running the block knife on this before. The block weapons got a tiny buff and a hard nerf by and large, because their speed stats went right down, even though they do the most damage in the game. Balanced and fencing weapons look pretty awesome all round, to be honest. So I had a little play with the balanced weapon last night. Like, that balanced weapons just look really versatile now. Good speed plus good damage. Very nice. Fencing weapons really max out on speed, so that helps with your parry playstyle and stuff like that. Strength is not quite up there. Maybe we'll give that a little whirl. Alright. Anyway, so we've been away for a couple of weeks, through no choice of our own, really, but we're getting back into the swing of things a little bit at the moment. We're going to get a couple of hours in today, at the very least, and then hopefully we'll be back more of a full swing as of next week at the latest. Just sort that out. What difficulty are we on average? Prestige 3. Give us a station run. There is a community event on for siege mode, which is giving you an extra 50% XP. I don't know, the XP gains for doing siege mode don't really seem as good compared to operations at the moment, which is why I'm really using operations more for doing the prestige runs. But we'll see. The siege mode also still needs some stability work going into it, because it's been not good. I've got a feeling that the reason the patch dropped and the patch notes dropped when they did was so they don't get sucked into Battlefield 6's news cycle, which is coming up on early Friday morning our time here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I don't want to go into too many details about why the channel's got restricted or shut down. Suffice to say that we've minimized as many of the variables as we can within reason, the ones that we're happy to accede to. There really shouldn't be any other issues. We did nothing wrong at all. So we'll see how we go. Oh, we got this is so we got Ultimates Prime here. How good. Like, the bolter weapons in general have been sort of getting steady buffs recently anyway. So that's quite good in terms of damage. The ammo buff for this particular variant that I'm running is quite nice, because it's quite easy to run out of ammo. Because it's the 3-fire burst variant, but I'm honestly surprised at how good it is. I know most people rep the las fusil on the sniper. Like, maybe I just don't gel very well with the sniper class in particular, which is odd considering I play multiplayer PvP in a lot of other games. Sniping is usually one of my key joys, but I haven't touched the bolt sniper in a while. Maybe it's just the charge time on the las fusil, but I think the charge time on the las fusil got a buff as well, if I remember rightly. Like, nearly everything from the firearm side got a buff.
Causing unnecessary loss of data. An Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longulus camp.
I was not expecting to be running alongside Optimus Prime today.
You see that? That is a Trigon, brothers. Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Watch the sand for any disturbances. Former and move.
Around here. Nothing.
Readying this volley.
I've enjoyed the sniper class. It's just coming off the back of doing heavy prestige 4 and bulwark prestige 4. It does require a more considered playstyle, let's put it like that. Whereas I was quite enjoying just being able to wade in.
Synchronize movement and press forward.
Dig in and fortify this position.
Oh, Jesus. I whiffed about half a mag then. Easy. Oh my god. Look at that lot up there. Jesus. I think if I'm right with fencing weapons actually maintained the same damage they had before, but got buffs in all other areas, which is nice. Alright, we're good. We're good.
Their numbers are no match for ours.
Whoops. Yeah, even now with all the extra
Our fortunes shift with the sand.
ammo, still reaching low capacity quite easily.
These patches are precarious. Tarry not.
But yeah, I think the updates have been generally well received.
Trigon assault incoming!
Just
Rearming.
Leave off this ground, not the least.
ow. Generally well received. Just people weren't expecting them to be hitting the block weapons quite so hard. Like maybe they'll do a little adjustment and just give block weapons a little bit of speed back. Still keep them the slowest. Like, I think that's a good way to approach the balancing side of things.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Confirmed, Magos. Approaching the lift now.
And like they do even more damage than they did before. And I think part of the pain is that people were sort of discovering that block weapons could be really good and effective, especially in higher end content. Seriously, reaction speed of a turtle.
I have transmitted no authorizations.
Our position exposes us. We must change terrain.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Trigon is a goddamn nightmare.
Positions. We have silenced the call.
Alright, we're good.
Into the lift now. Battle, brother. Be ready.
Not sure if he's referring.
While Metrian welcomes you to
I'm not familiar with that chapter.
research facility, please do not disturb
This is
the lift.
definitely.
It would be a
I like
waste.
he's
I
got
have no music to play
Carcharodon
while you descend.
emblems on.
Use the
Fairly
silence
certain
to
that's not
contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a
Codex of True
designated
Heraldry there,
cause.
but anyway, it looks freaking cool. That is always the key thing.
The servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
No, the servo skull, brothers. It is clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion abandon the Gallium. Do you know what Gallium language achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Were I bothered by the servo skull's incessant taunts, I would shoot it myself.
I doubt that Trigon could tunnel through walls this thick.
Whoa.
Respite arrives only after the mission ends.
That'll do it. Dip out of there for a sec because that was getting kind of hairy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Such
whoa.
behavior before.
Once I heard of a servo skull performing songs. I thought it a jest until now.
I don't know what it is about substantial runs, but substantial runs somehow catch people more off guard than any other. Noticed it so much recently.
The Tyranids will digest your flesh as biomass.
He's on a timeout. it was a mistake on my part. One of the perks you can get, which I don't have activated yet because we're on a prestige run, is when you come out of your cloak,
Out, you damn Saranite class ticks.
get 150% extra damage. Big whiff.
Inserting fresh magazine. Recovery complete, brothers.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
Understood, Magos.
This is Magos Gallia.
Here we go.
I hereby order you to
Something
turn
charge
your
restored.
weapons to the chapel.
I'm the one running without a team perk. I'm also running a little bit under level.
The swarm follows.
I'm the problem.
Status. The facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition. Melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
We need melters.
We'll see how we go. If we get the Instigator finished today, early doors, depending on how long it takes,
Destruction in my hands.
might get some time to finish off the bolt sniper as well. Need to find a melter bomb somewhere.
Always sealed.
Alright, we're done. We're good.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective.
You passed the correct door. It was behind you.
Gather
Where
on
your
my
forces
mark.
shall soon
The
rendezvous.
battle lies ahead.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue.
No, gene seed, that's one of the usual spots.
Meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
Your brothers think you are.
How far you have fallen, that I must drag you back into the light.
Ammunition cache. Squad, rally on my signal.
There's this enemy wave.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus. Hold this territory.
Maintaining focus.
Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like the balanced version was better than
Synaptic servants slaughtered.
because you don't sacrifice a lot of the speed on the balanced knife versus the fencing one, but the damage output is that much greater.
Entering the console radius.
All right, group up.
Reloading. Injury sustained.
No, I'm not going to get there in time. Do that though.
Supplying the generator with a power cell will restore visibility. Use the power cell so we will restore visibility.
I beseech you, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago.
Happy days.
Project Zeta 6.
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good box. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted after the might is
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astarte shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Backing out of the zone.
I have a power cell. The generator needs the power cell to function.
Avenging angel, your disposal. Xenos rampage imminent. Right now is the central point. We cannot ignore ourselves.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Oh boy.
We darken this console, brothers. Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hopes.
My imaginations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, pests.
Silence, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter. May those
God, I know
biologists
those-
in Meridian's possession.
They nerfed the spore mines as well.
Is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates.
But you still have to be careful.
Take all you can carry.
There's a few changes to the classes. Heavy got a little perk rework. The Assault got a decent chunk of rework. And there's quite a few people still saying it's not enough, and it was like something I couldn't cover in the short either. Which maybe I should have at least mentioned a bit, but it's always difficult trying to condense a lot of information into a concise brief like that. But part of the thing that they identified with the Assault class was that it's actually the way that the Chaos Marines are structured. So against Tyranids, the Assault performs really well, Or as intended at the very least. And against chaos, not so much. Be having you.
Active camouflage charge. Precisely what we needed.
Where? Try and be diligent about covering the rest of the squad. If I'm playing Bulwark, I'm wading in. If I'm playing Assault, I'm wading in. If I'm playing Heavy or Sniper, I'm trying to make sure I've got at least one of the rest of the squad covered. I really need some health.
Into the breach once more. Fresh munitions.
Fire that up as well. There's no way we're going to be able to trigger a contested health regen from a tiny sliver of health I had just there. I love the Trigon. I think he's cool as anything. Oh, but he really wants me. Oh, I'm just tickling him at the moment. Prepped. Okay, good. And so bad here. That's gonna help him a little bit. Not a lot. Hit him a bit, but not flush.
Trigon kill.
Oh, God.
My congratulations, Meridian. The mission was a success.
Substantial always seems to be that weird phase where everyone's sort of busy leveling something or another, but don't have quite things dialed in. But Substantial can drop enough of a spanner in the works to make you sit up and pay attention. Not too bad. Purification is what we need. Arguably the best perk on Sniper Bus. Logged me out. Like, so I'm guessing, I don't think we're getting any significant, like patch 10 is the next really big one, which is like the 1 year anniversary special, which is going to bring, well, definitely one of the feature elements is going to be the customization side of it, where you're going to be, you should be able to mix and match parts of the champion packs onto, I'm not sure if it's other classes, but at least on the same class, maybe. I'd love it if they fleshed out the salamanders a little bit more. Alright. I want something with data vault. This is good. This looks quite good now. There are new ordeals here now. A whole bunch. That's all for PvP. Titus' story done. Operations. What else we got? Combat squad. Has a sniper kill enemies or camouflage with a camo cloak? I've barely done any. Failed. I'm a failed sniper. Extermination. Kill cultist with a sprinter roll. That one's fine. Extremist and terminus targets. Oh, there we go. Didn't know whether they'd spread them out. There's a whole bunch for Siege here. Been a while since we dived back into Siege. Tried playing some last week, and it was, you just after a wave or two, you just kept getting kicked. From what I can gather, it's still happening a little bit, unfortunately. The only change here was they added Trigon. But the reward screen is, yeah. That works a lot better. But basically what they said is there's going to be more added to this, and there's going to be more... Like, the Datafall will just get fleshed out as they add more stuff to the game. I think it's really good.
That's my next pilgrimage to another swans will free me from the last of them.
Yeah, let's change this. Like, it's pretty... You lose like a sliver of speed. But just for more damage all round. Yeah, and then the block combat knife isn't so bad. It's probably the... I think it's the fastest now out of all the block weapons. But it's still not good. Like, I think it was the Thunderhammer or the Power Sword got bumped down to like 1 speed. Which, yeah, pretty painful. And the Power Fist as well. Let's see what they did with these other ones here. See, the headshot multiplier is stronger on that one. Don't know how the ammo reserve is punishing though. I'll stick with that one for now. Let's get these added in. Feel like we were dragging the squad a little bit then, so don't think we'll wait until we get to around level 9 or 10 before we dial up another notch. It's like going back to the stability issues with siege mode. They basically said that everything's still under investigation, so they're going to keep going forward with that. They said they've made some changes already, but it's still a work in progress whilst they focus in on what the cause is. I really like the way they've been adding in sort of footnotes to every change that they make. I think that's been a real nice touch. It's not something you often see with a lot of other developers. Some, not all. Still got more to do in Darktide. We're still going to be doing more in, well, we're going to be kicking off Rogue Trader in now a week or two, I'd say. We were hoping to have it up and ready by now, but I just want to make sure that I've actually got time to commit to it. Not too many interruptions. IRL commitments being as they are.
Scans show that you're in number. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
1,000,000 tons of plastios are rained down on their wretched carapaces. Environmental conditions serious, as is the way of it.
The battle disturbs Avarax's arid landscape. Gust's walls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
Their numbers are no match for ours. Storm has dissipated.
Advance while it is clear.
Yeah, damage on that just feels a little bit nicer. Come on.
Will remains untarnished, unblemished, unbroken. Alien bioform eliminated.
I've been working through these in sort of order of like least played, and just thinking about what sort of content I was catching or producing at any given time, just to try and make things a little bit class appropriate where I could. Don't know why I'm pointing out the gene seed to the bots, they're not going to care.
Inserting fresh magazine. Xeno stuff. Readying next volley. Prepare for low visibility.
Ow. Definitely something where when you've got the las fusel or the bolt sniper, you can know that you're still going to do a decent chunk of damage even without landing headshots necessarily.
Storm has dissipated. Frag grenade out. Rearming. Frag grenade. Infernal cyclones of sediment.
Got a couple of players joining us now, so. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Amelia line ready. They shall not see.
Finally. Grind him down a little bit more than I would have liked. Beautiful. Alright, health pack, please.
Back Active camouflage charged. Inserting fresh magazine. Changing. There goes our range advantage. Grabbing this gear. For the Emperor!
G the boys up a bit.
Refilling magazine. It's downright
Thank
brilliant.
God for an ammo cache.
Dust.
Reloaded. Right, we're good.
The depot appears secure and devoid of Xenos. Activate the quartermaster's console and wake the machine spirit. Instruct it to load the implosive warhead onto the train and assist it when necessary.
That's their hand. Second wave headed toward us. Reloading. Virulence grips me.
Messiah's blessings, Quartermaster. Awaiting your instructions.
This is Scipius. Load a Nova cannon implosive warhead onto the supply train.
Acknowledged. Commencing transfer duties. Attention. Service is not found. Operators required to complete the transport process.
It's just a little bit of an extra buffer there. We've got Dark Angel Bulwark Champion. Heavy Salamander. I love it.
Before it calls for reinforcements. Reloading. Brace for Tyranid onslaught. Take all you can carry. Tyranid might be excited.
Didn't actually connect any of my parries or blocks in.
Cannon implosive warhead requisition. Escort the
Big
payload
then.
to the train.
There's a lift here. Secure the dry cargo.
God damn.
Tyranids have no mind for tactics. Stealth ready.
There's basically quite a lot that until you get the right perks unlocked, for the sniper, it makes your life quite difficult. But I remember Luke Stevens flagging this up ages ago. Is that it's the given the nature of the game and what you're doing, having one whole class dedicated to a sniper role is seems different. But I mean, it is a very distinct play style. We are looking, so I checked people that are interested. I did check to see when the multiplayer gameplay reveal would be for Battlefield 6. And it's about 2:30 in the morning for us, but I am going to be trying to be awake for it. And then obviously we'll be covering that over on the Pathfinders channel. And the rumor is that the open beta is going to kick off on the 4th of August.
Inserting fresh magazine. Stims functioning.
Adjusting more specs for close proximity.
Sake of due diligence.
There goes our range advantage. And it's here. They shimmer with hope. Equipment supply.
Is he coming?
The dust storm has settled.
I was just looking to see who had what. Somebody with a slightly higher rank, more perks, is going to be able to fare a little bit better than I am at the moment, so... Not afraid to apply some humility when needed.
Updating mission log to reflect continuous atmospheric irritation.
Terminal looks empty.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
It shall be done.
Let him have it, because he's protecting the gene seed now.
Obstruction clear. Tyranids have no lightweight tactics.
Of course, you guys are all turning up here. Didn't anything drop in behind us? Good shit. Beautiful.
Found weapon schematics. Precisely what we needed.
Departmental Editorial Weapons Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest update.
Might actually take.
Camelio line cloak ready. Alien bioform eliminated. Rearming. Zone secure. Our orders are clear. Advance. You are a noble warrior and a scholar. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Never fails to please me.
Payload is aboard the train, Lieutenant.
unexpected. Let us reassess our approach.
Talassa, I have multiple swarms moving to your location. You have their attention. Deal with them swiftly. We will not get another shot at this. Suppressive fire on platform 2 now. We may be tuning into approach phases if we deploy engine on those tracks.
Cogitating composition.
Defend the train immediately.
Be a train steaming through here any second, just like that.
That zoanthrope is no more.
Let's get this other one going just in case. Well, I need to double check. I can't remember if they used to have it or not, but I wish they had a perk where, like, every time you did a finisher on Majoris or higher, maybe you could set it to a specific level. But
Proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
every time you did a finisher on the sniper, it would make you go invisible. Like really lean into the there's a perk on the third row, so it's quite deep into the perk tree, where getting headshots restores your ability charge, so it frees up your use of the your cloak ability a lot more. Like I feel like that's pretty good. But because it arrives so late, tend to be quite conservative with it until you get to that stage.
Alien bioform mark. Their numbers are no match for our trade.
Lovely. Oh, just about managed to break that. That was lucky.
We must restore the charging station before the train is overrun.
Dragged a little bit out of position on this.
Changing magazine.
And it's like there's another perk which you get about halfway through where your reload time gets 20% buff as well. That really helps. Definitely enjoyed the Instigator bolt carbon a hell of a lot more than I thought I was going to. Like you can go full run and gun with the bolt carbine, which is good.
Brace for shockwave. Impressive yield.
decent chunk of time. I am working my way through all the prestige levels on everything at the moment, trying to make sure I've got all the weapons finished and unlocked, fully maxed out as well. There is definitely more stuff coming down the pipeline, especially with all the announcements for next year. We'll wait and see. I don't know when we're getting the Power Axe. I think the Power Axe is actually coming with patch 10 as well. Patch 10 is supposed to be chunky. That's a long run. Good run though. Yeah, see, he's a Prestige 4 Bulwark. Fully maxed out. Let's see what we've got. This. Yeah, see this one, after a perfectly timed dodge, camera cloak automatically activates without spending charge for 5 seconds, cooldown is 30 seconds. They reworked that to be every time you did a finisher on Majoris or higher. That would be quite nice. Shots will penetrate enemy block stance. Melee damage increases by 20% against Majoris level and higher enemies. I feel like, for the sake of due diligence, we should really give... So this is the fastest. And then this does the most damage. But it's also the slowest. Could be interesting. Right, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to gents. 2 seconds. All right. Let's go. Be nice to see if we could get the instigator bolt fully maxed out before end of stream today. It's only a couple of short streams today, or this week. We did a short stream over on the Pathfinders channel yesterday, talking about Battlefield 6, and just having a quick little look at all things Battlefield 1 and 4. Graphics from 1 blended with gameplay from 4 is hopefully what we're going to be looking at, and what we were hoping for with 2042, but hopefully that's what we're going to get with Battlefield 6. But anyway, back to this side of the Warhammer side of things. We're just getting things fired up again slowly, just double checking that everything's running as should be, making sure that we're not going to get slapped with any more nonsense from YouTube. Have we got everything operating as in? Yeah, we have. But yeah, next week should have some more regular sessions going again. This to me looks like a couple of runs, maybe 3, but a couple of runs, and we should be able to squeeze a couple of runs in. Overall, I mean, it's feeling pretty good. I need to crunch some numbers on these. I found out recently that on PC, especially with the mods, but you've basically got a proper practice arena where you can see damage numbers. So you could just do a very straightforward comparison, but because you got this one here, there's 1 and a bit extra points of base firepower damage. But the headshot multiplier on this, see, this is down by 2 points, but the headshot multiplier is up by times 0.3. I reckon it'd be pretty even Stevens to these two. Just the ammo economy is painful. Right, did we change it to a block? We did. I think we can take it up a notch as well. He says with some minor trepidation. Substantial. In for a penny, in for a pound. Oh, not obelisk. No. Obelisk is easily... Don't actually mind it, but there are two bits to it which make it quite tedious, because you have to go through a set of catacombs with just done ballistic engine as well. Reject that one. Wait, hang on. Let me dash my game. I feel like the matchmaking is doing something weird now at the moment because it's not finding players. Is it loading? whilst it's sorting itself out. The loading screens on these. Initial startup points always feel like they take forever. There we go. That's better. Jerry left the game. I wonder if things are not going well. We'll see what we get when we arrive. What's happening here? All right. Going after our poor bot. Now I've got his attention. Yay. Oh god. Like I'd say, positioning is always important no matter what class you're playing. Making sure I'm not backed into a corner anywhere with this thing is pretty key right now. Come back.
We stand triumphant over the tyrannies.
Beautiful. Okay, he wants me to take the gene seed. Sure.
Chronoids procured. Changing magazine.
Can't wait to get onto assault. The so the way you get there is one of the prestige perks you can get is headshots with your secondary weapon. Grants ammo to your primary.
Synaptic servant slaughtered. These relics feel restorative. Take one.
Ammo box right now though would be lovely. You're very welcome, Famont.
Changing magazine. Alien bioform interdicted.
Of course.
I stalk my target. Inserting fresh magazine.
Not a huge fan of the fact that they just left me on my own to deal with all that.
I have eyes on the guard camp. No sentries posted.
They did way back when we were doing a lot more variety gaming on this channel. Do a whole bunch of tip videos
Active camouflage charged.
for
Nakaran.
Battlefield 2042, when we still had hopes that Battlefield 2042 was going to be good.
Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy.
Anyway, point being, there was one thing about that
From any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
that really stood out to me. I think it was probably the first tip I did as well. I think I did a series of shorts. I might do another one on the Pathfinder's channel, like a long form video. See how we go. But stick with your squad. That kind of applies in any team-based game.
Brothers record no deaths.
Please just die.
Stealth ready. Rearming. Take all you can carry.
Block knife is feeling okay, but it is definitely feeling slow.
Picking up.
Codes obtained. Captain, codes secured. The Emperor.
We'll see how it's feeling once we get a letter rip full charge. Like hopefully
Preparations.
the extra damage will make up for it. We'll see.
Stay close and sharp. Impediments removed. Commencing force. Never seen communicating with them. Hope it burns all the same.
Out.
Changing magazine.
Deal with this thing before we move. Pop up against somewhere else. There. Gotta pick one. What have we got now? Got an assault and a tactical. More melee damage from the assault, more range damage from the working with the tactical, so that's nice. It's definitely going to help.
The Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
Arriving at the objective now.
You are making good time. We are going to need it.
Let us finish what the Cadians started.
Use the cords to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Promethean well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
Fresh munitions. Fresh magazine in. Time to get to work, machine.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators handling the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized.
Going to need... Stimpaks.
Let us keep that swarm from ever reaching generator. X-axis aligned by the Omnissiah's will.
First leg of this race.
Following dismantling of generator 4 in progress. Publish the able attack holocasts.
Holy crap. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the damage. Damage output is fine. Oh boy, where was that from? Here.
Readying a brother falls.
Okay, he died. That's not good.
Tyranids assaulting generator 1.
Crap. There goes Gene's seat.
Next generator will serve. Even a found the machine god's lizard mechanisms with organic parts.
Avenging angel at your disposal.
Nice.
Xenos lurker stamped out.
So apparently there's a thing with the biovores now where you get the synaptic break, so all the Minoris around them just will get eliminated as well, which didn't used to happen. Well, at least we don't have to worry about the gene seed anymore.
Inserting fresh magazine. Their numbers are no match for our trade. Demolition deployment sequence concluded. No errors logged under the Omnissiah's watchful audience.
Come on. Thank the Emperor. It is done.
There is an
good.
observation platform overlooking the Promethean
Onwards.
fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
cannot backtrack.
Speaking of Bio Wars, look how tanky it is. It's just ridiculous. Oh boy. Like on siege mode, when you've got biovores on the field, they have to be priority because they are so freaking fast and they can cause so much hassle.
Stims functioning.
With just the sheer volume of spawn mines they can output. Having the synaptic brake applied on them now, though, that's really nice. That's good. It's definitely a good step. Is he good? I think he's good.
Precisely what we needed.
Going to go and grab those and then hopefully clear my mortal wounds.
Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
We will wreak such havoc upon the enemy, the Emperor will see it from Terra.
I will hold you to that.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Yeah, that's it.
For the Emperor!
It looked like I was just checking them out. I was. Always like looking at what people do with their custom skins. I like the Optimus Prime we had earlier. That was pretty cool.
Witness the holy fire starting your name.
Yeah, block knife is doing the do. Going to grab this.
This could alter the course of our battle.
No armory data. Okay.
Objective on the other side.
You never tell. Alright, we've got 2 prestige 3s and 1
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for
fresh
optimal view.
tactical.
Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads
Should be alright.
and get it done.
They're on to us. Dumping Prometheus.
If anything, I'm stretching again. And I was stretched on the last run.
Feel the heat of this run. behind us.
From where?
Him again. Alien bioform mark. Changing magazine.
Mistimed a few then, honestly.
There, brothers. Keep it up.
Swarm moving on our position. Tyranids have no mind of attacking. The vermin are clawing at the walls.
Hear the angels of death. Creatures. The swarm has almost fully committed. Are you ready for my mark?
So I've been running the block knife for a pretty much my entire prestige sniper run.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Definitely, like, it just feels like the timing's off because
Munitions here.
the speed's like, I think it's like 2 or 3 steps slower. Doesn't feel terrible, but if the other block weapons are feeling slower than that, that's yeah, I can see why people are
You are clear to detonate.
not happy.
Those rotten bastards.
We will stop their advance cold. Well, hot. Valiant to Titans. Greetings from the fire.
Tyranid biosites down 90% and fall. Swarm annihilation confirmed.
Cheeky.
Excellent work. Move to extract.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Wrap down and ready.
Go, go. This place is falling apart.
Extraction complete. Returning to orbit.
Alright, we got through it. It's a shame about the gene seeds.
You honored your chapter. Be
feel like
ready
I did
for
what I
rearm,
could.
refit, and redeployment immediately.
I feel like there's a few things they could actually do to help out with that. It's like there needs to be a visual indicator as to, like, when you've got either the HUD up, maybe not on the player characters, because it's quite nice to have the characters look fairly clean and as they are. But on the heads up display, you could have a little indicator like you do for the Guardian relic, but just have one to say that, look, this guy's got the Guardian, sorry, the gene seed. Protect him. Protect the gene seed. All in good time, I'm sure. I always have a lot of respect for all the updates and stuff that the devs at Saber are doing for this game. I do know that there is a vocal chunk of the community that's always demanding more and more. That's normal. But everybody treats and expects from this game like it's a live service game, but it's not. It's not a live service game. Never has been a live service game. So everything that we get is kind of a bonus. Like, obviously it's good that they maintain it to keep it worked. Look at that range damage there, that's pretty good. Meh. Not a huge amount of kills, but we were plugging away. They've obviously had a lot more success with this game than they probably expected. Hoped for, yes, but expected, probably not. And they are still a... Yeah, we need one more run. Alright, we'll do one more run. We, they are still a relatively small dev team for this game as well. And a decent chunk of them are already working on, let's leave this squad. Oh, they're already working on Space Marine 3. Honestly, I feel like a lot of what they're doing now is testing stuff for Space Marine 3 as well. Quite how grand their vision is and their scope is for that game remains to be seen. Like I actually think if they really wanted to, and if they could scale up enough to do it, they could probably get a second game running where you would play from the heretic side, because that's kind of one of the key requests. Or maybe you can get some operations missions in here where you you can play as the Chaos Marines and see how things operate from that side of things as well, like a counterpoint to Titus's story, I guess. But that's a lot of work. That is a hell of a lot of work. Okay, I wasn't crazy about that. Never. This one needs to be reworked. You're hardly ever going to stay stationary for like 2 seconds. Bolt carbines, reload 20%. Yes, we need this one. We definitely need that one. Weapon spread is reduced by 25% and range damage against extremist level enemies is increased by 15% for all squad members. Sure. Let's take that. Let's change this. We'll go back to the balanced version. Double check. Bolt pistol is on. Like on that run just then, we nearly ran out of ammo still on both our primary and our secondary. So that was pretty hairy. Right. Let's make it a good one. Nice thing about the prestige process, the leveling process, is that the XP goes up as you progress through it. So you get an extra 10% XP gain every time you go up. So by the time you're doing prestige 4, because what you do is you activate prestige 4 and then you have to level up to 25 again. But you've then got a 40% XP booster on permanently. That's very nice. Okay, nothing like getting... Hoping everything's running alright on stream. I just got an OBS Studio disconnection warning. Going to catch up.
Checkpoint located. Changing magazine.
Literally had me backed up against the wall there. That was not fun.
Only twitching Xenos carapaces remain.
Need our help. Let us hurry.
Inserting fresh magazine.
Let's check what area. There's a whole.
Reloading.
There's a bunch of noise coming in your way from up top.
Tyranids have no hybrid tactics.
I feel like there's something moving up behind me. Looks like we got a fellow salamander. Yeah, I know I'm wearing Raven Guard clothes today, but it's always nice to see them out in the wild.
Ready against volley. Their numbers are no match for our trade.
Always try and leave one or two. Oh, he nailed me with that.
Inserting fresh magazine. Tossing frag grenade. Changing magazine.
Nice.
No telling what surprise it might.
Squad's showing some good momentum so far.
On site. Sourcing damage.
Imperial Fist Tactical Champion.
Minotaur does not store explosives to Codex Astartes standards. Or get enough to demolish the bridge.
Swapping magazine.
The definitely, as far as the melee changes go, I'm sort of I can see why people are a little bit upset. I think the changes to
Direct me to where I can place these charges.
balance and fencing weapons are fantastic. I think they're really good. I can't remember the last time I used a balance anything.
Direct me to where I can place these charges. Support mind.
Oh, there's still one running around somewhere. Let's grab one of these, just for insurance.
Precisely.
Detonator prime.
Cheeky. That's even more cheeky.
The Hive Tyrant will reach your position shortly. Join the Imperial Guard defenses up on the bridge and lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
Where'd all you lot come from?
Synaptic servant slaughtered. Take all you can carry.
Happy days.
Stims injected.
Oh, wrong button. The number of times I do that. So switch weapon on controller is down on the D-pad. And I've got very nice D controller, has to be said, but it's way more sensitive and responsive all around. So the number of times I've accidentally applied a stim when I didn't want to. Too often to count.
Quit staring and keep working.
Astartes! We were not expecting such illustrious company in the rear ranks. We've got a handle on these probing strikes, my lords. It's the relay that's getting hammered right now.
Our target is a Hive Tyrant. Once we kill it, the relay will be secure.
That's news. Without armor support to tackle a target that big, we may have to bring down the supply bridge.
Our plan requires it.
This is a withdrawal order. Negative. The objective is the Hive Tyrant, not the bridge.
Guardian relic
Defend this
definitely feels
position
like a
until
good
the
idea.
command unit is executed. Understood, my lord. May the Emperor guide our lasguns to your support. Incoming! Ready up, Eighth! Show the Emperor's angels what we are made of! Eyes up! Then find the commander on the roof!
Filthy Xenos are above us. Lower supplies!
You're to pile up below! Duncan! The Hive Tyrant is on its way, but it is a horde of Xenos between you and it.
They are in
Dig in for the
point-blank
long haul.
range.
That was nicely done.
I've never seen such an atrocity.
Hold. Give the hive beast a moment. Detonate the charges now.
Inserting fresh magazine. Confirmed hit. Tenasa to Delta Wing. The target is neutralized.
If only it were that easy.
Clarification requested. The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment. Enemy cohesion is still in full effect. That beast is not yet dead.
Confirmed.
We can hold this position, Lords. We'll keep the swarm off your backs while you hunt that thing.
I've got look. The rubble is shifting down there.
I love it. Vulcan lives. Vulcan very much
These
lives.
relics feel restorative. Take one.
Might not mentally be all there anymore when if and when he comes back, but he lives. Whatever. Oh, no. Got one each. Waste not, want not.
Press our advantage. Pursue and eliminate. We will not have a better opportunity to finish it off.
Is he wading in? Got wading in energy. It's very rare that this room's quiet.
Frag grenade deployed. Rearming.
I will attempt to keep it on the airspace.
Balance is just feeling a lot more fluid all around, to be honest. If you feel like you need some extra help parrying, fencing is a very good choice as always. And the damage is still like it's good enough.
Our orders are clear. Advance.
Talassa, report.
We are after the Xenos Overlord. It cannot run forever.
Talassa, you cut out. Repeat.
Lost the signal. Is that thing leading us into the dead
No,
zone?
no handshake. Okay, no handshake.
Continue pursuit.
Denied. I feel, I feel spurned.
Exterminate.
I'm doing
Escape route.
research on Raven Guard at the moment as well. I'm kind of getting some definite goth vibes is one thing. Love to see when they first appeared on the scene, and then also how much of it is inspired by The Crow. Because that, like, it's definitely the kind of thing Games Workshop would do. Oh, look at the damage on that now with the 20% booster as well. 20% boost from my perk, 20% boost from... Oh no, that was on the last one. Definitely got an Auspex boost then as well. That was nice. That was very nice. All of it counts towards your final XP. Let's go. No, I want the shock grenade.
Grabbing this gear. Changing magazine.
That was lucky. Nope. Nope, all the way out of there.
Heavy bioactivity from the target.
That thing is crackling with energy now.
On reload. Ow. No, no, no. Nice. Jeez.
Amelia line cloak ready.
Definitely something about the way this game cases is it's not hitting a sweet spot. If anything, it's getting harder and harder. You're seeing like little resolution drops, just stalls every now and then. Takes quite a long time. But it's good in all the ways that matter. We had the gene seed. We lost it. We lost the gene seed. Things got a little bit away from us there in the boss fight. There's no lie. We did all right though. Bloody, look at the heavy, putting some hurt down there. Jesus, it's real good. Nice. Managed to you get 3 or 4 perks in one run. That's decent enough going. Max level. All right, cool. We did achieve something for the day. It's going to make us wait because it won't let us skip. Like overall, I'm going to say the patch 9.0 changes. Very pleasant surprise that they dropped when they did, but I'm overall pleased with it. I'm sure they'll come back to the block weapons at some point and probably just tweak the speed, I would think, a little bit. They should be the slowest weapons. Like, I think that's a good balancing point, but they've maybe taking it a little bit too far, maybe. We'll see. Could just be, it might take some time for people to get used to it, come around to the idea, that kind of thing. Always happens. Loading game logic. Post like game. Right. Let's go back to this quickly. Job done. Job's good and got our mastery point there. What am I going to put it into? Damage increases by 10% against terminus level enemies. Headshot still 20% more damage. With Joyous level high or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshot still 20% more damage for 10 seconds. While reloading, you do not lose control from heavy hits. I'll take this one for now. Reset it. What else we got? All good. Bolt sniper needs a little bit more done. Don't know that we need to reduce recoil so much. Shots will penetrate enemy block stances, dealing 25% initial damage. Might revisit this entire perk tree, to be honest. That's done. That's done. And prestige 3. First ranged attack. No, we don't use that one. Sometimes use this one. This one's pretty good, Go, because whoever's been knocked, when you get them back up, it just gives them a little bit of time just to get their bearings and get themselves prepped again. So, like to That's a pretty good one. Plus it grants you some extra invisibility time. Right. I'm fairly certain that sniper will be done by next session we do on Space Marine 2. We will try and get a more regular schedule up. We'll either do a couple more Pathfinders streams over on the Pathfinders channel or an extra one over here. We'll see how we go, but we'll be busy. Busy. What have we got? We've done Prestige 1 on Tactical. Assault we've done, yeah. Vanguard's done, yeah. Bulwark's all good to go. Yeah. Sniper will be done, and then I'm probably... I want to spend some time really looking at all the assault changes and diving into how that feels. It has needed a lot of love, especially with the advent of Siege mode. And then they said they're going to be adjusting the way the Chaos Marines work, because it's something inherent about the way Chaos Marines behave that the assault is running into a bit of a brick wall on, whereas it doesn't affect the other characters, the other classes so much. But yeah. Once we've done Sniper, we've still got Tactical, Assault and Vanguard to go. So we'll probably be on one of those next time we're on. I'm fairly certain Sniper will be done by the next time we get around to it. Alright, we're going to wrap up for today. We'll be back with more very soon. If you are interested in some more variety of games, we cover all of that over on the Pathfinders channel. Details in the About page. Might be covering Battlefield 6 multiplayer gameplay review on Friday morning my time, but it is at stupid o'clock, so we'll see how we go. It's part of the reason I've left stream schedule just pretty light this week, just to see what we might or might not do with that, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, back more into the swing of things next week. More Space Marine 2. Probably get things back up and running on Dark Tide as well if we can. Might even throw Rogue Trader in place of, as well as, who knows. And then we've got a choice of things to look at in the meantime over on the Pathfinders channel. We have got Ready or Not in play. That is actively happening at the moment. We are gearing up for the arrival of Delta Force. Can safely say we will look at it, we'll play around with it, we'll have some fun with it. We probably won't be hanging around on it for too long, just because of the amount of stuff that's coming up elsewhere. Helldivers 2, that will also be featured over on the Pathfinders channel. Battlefield 6, if it delivers in the way that I hope it's going to deliver, and I've got a lot to say about that, then obviously we'll be doing a lot of that. What else have we got? Oh, Arc Raiders. This is Arc Raiders is going to be kicking themselves about the way they handled their timing and their launch announcement, I'm sure, by now. Arc Raiders is in there in the mix. I still have general reservations about extraction shooters and battle royales in general. Depends on if anyone can really surprise us, but based on form over the last 5 years or so, yeah, there's some work to be done there, I'd say. Still looking forward to Arc Raiders, but they're launching into a busy window. They are launching into a busy window, that's for definite. Alright. So there may or may not be a pop-up stream over on the Pathfinders channel later this week. Please go and check it out if you can. Otherwise, stay frosty. Be very good to each other. If I don't speak to you again this week, have a very good weekend. We'll catch you up soon. Cheers for now. Thanks for watching.